Whether it's a low-budget PC or building a 17,000 or even 40,000 ringgit gaming system, Lucro PC has got you covered. Check out the link below for a free system quote today.
Yo, what's up guys, and welcome again to another show here at Era of the Geeks. And today I've got some news for you. It's Monday. I'm just gonna do some talk on what is new in the tech world and everything, what is new, what is going on in the tech world. Every Monday, that's what I'm going to do as best as I can, of course. Alright, now in recent news, the iPhone X has been officially priced here for Malaysia. Now I'm gonna pull an article from layak.net, of course. They have the latest info on the prices and I'm gonna put it down there. It's also available in the link down in the description below, so don't forget to check that out. So like in the just recently previous video that I made about the iPhone X prices, my thoughts about it, it's gonna be a really pricey phone. And now that the official price has come out, it turns out that is very much true. So the base model for the iPhone X is 64GB and that is going for 5,149 ringgit. Like I said in the previous video, it is so expensive. But that is for the richest of you out there. Now before you go crazy on that price for the 64GB model, wait until you hear the 256GB model, which is going for 5,899. Now there are some reasons for some people who want to buy the most expensive smartphone out there, and it is not necessarily the most powerful, even if it's Bionic A11 chip is the latest and greatest from Apple themselves. But the truth of the matter is in the fact of these days, in the words of legendary MKBHD, the cheaper phones are getting good and the good phones are getting cheaper by the day. Now of course, in the smaller yet still Apple news is the iPhone 8 64GB is selling at 3,649. The 256GB variant is selling at 4,399 ringgit. The 64GB iPhone 8 Plus is selling at 4,149 ringgit and the 256GB is selling at 4,899 ringgit. My gosh, I would really still love to do a review on the iPhone because I haven't done a review on it. But you know, still I wouldn't buy it as my daily use. I would go for a Samsung Galaxy S8 or a Note 8 because currently I am addicted to using a stylus. This is the Infinix Note 4 Pro. I'm going to do a review on it very soon. So stay tuned, switch on the notifications and subscribe to the channel for that. Now in another smartphone news is the PC gaming peripheral manufacturer Razer is probably going to launch their own smartphone. What has the world come to now? Now this article is coming from WCC FTech, so of course I'm gonna credit all the article sources and everything because I'm not there, right? Obviously. Now Razer is scheduled to release a smartphone that is going to be released by the end of the year, hopefully, and it is going to sport a 8GB of RAM and Snapdragon 835 and a 2K display and dual cameras. What the exact specification of the cameras are not yet known because we don't really have info. It's a leak. Come on guys. Now the leak design of the phone, it does look simple, but it also looks, you know, that there is a huge Razer logo at the back right there. But again, that could be a prototype, that could not be the finished product. But I'm worried that they might overdo the branding inside the OS where everything is going to look green and everything, so that is going to be ugly. I really hope they don't do that. I really hope that they just stick to a more minimalistic design. It's more simple, it looks more beautiful, it doesn't, you know, like in your face kind of like branding, kind of like that. So I hope to see more of that later in the year because it's already October and we only have 2 months. And speaking of 2 months, in local news, we have two LAN parties that are back to back to each other. Actually, it's just 1 week after the other. So the first one is Cyber Fusion. It is going to be held on 24th, 25th and 26th of November. That is going to be really awesome because just by itself, LAN Party, the concept of LAN Party itself, and I cannot wait to see what Rini and Cyberfusion have in store for us. And then Zotac LAN Party, yes, Zotac LAN Party is if you have only, you know, at least one of the listed components, then you can still come in and participate. It doesn't have to be exactly all of those, you just need at least one of them. And of course, you have to bring your own computer What are you talking about? It's a LAN party. It's a computer gathering. You know, I've seen comments which, do I have to bring my own computer? It's like, wow. Like, seriously, bro? Yes, it is a LAN party. Cyberfusion and Zotac LAN party are both LAN parties, so you're gonna have to bring your own computer, obviously. So Zotac LAN party is free as long as you have one of the listed partnered components. But Cyberfusion, the price, you usually have to pay for Cyberfusion, but it depends. We'll see how this year goes. We'll see how much it is. We'll see whether it's gonna be free or it's gonna be cheaper than Zotac. You can't be cheaper than free. We'll see. But I'm still going to go for Cyberfusion and Zotac LAN party as well. So I will see you guys there. I kinda almost thought that there was not going to be a Cyberfusion this year, so really interesting to see, because it is quite last minute. It's only a month to go, so yeah, we'll see. I'm really interested in seeing what Cyberfusion has in store for us this year. Now, of course, in international waters, the news for PC gaming, you all of you PC Master Race, including myself, PC Master Race enthusiasts out there, is the GTX1070 Ti. It is going to be, there is a leak benchmark here on WCC FTech. The 1070 Ti is mostly similar to 1070 and 1080. It's gonna sit right in the middle. That's where its market section is gonna be. It's gonna be cheaper than 1080 Ti or 1080, and the 1070, it's still right above 1070 if you have that, that specific budget for that one graphic card that you're looking for. So it is just basically just stumping out the competitor, which is the AMD RX 580, if I'm not mistaken, which sits just between 1070 and 1080, if I'm not mistaken. It is interesting to see when the benchmarks are out whether the 580 or the 1070 Ti is going to be better. Now, the overall score that the 1070 Ti got in Ashes of Singularity is 6,200, which is quite unacceptable. It's not bad for a successor to the 1070, and like I said, it's supposed to be priced right in between the 1070 and 1080. It is going to be priced at $429 US. So the specs of the 1070 Ti is that it's using the GP104 GPU core, and it's on the 16nm FinFET, and then it's using 7.2 billion transistors. Also, it's the same as 1070 and 1080, but the CUDA cores is where it's like right in the middle, where it's using 2432 CUDA cores, where the 1070 is using 1900 something, and the 2500 something on the 1080 CUDA cores. So the base clock and boost clock for the 1070 Ti is still yet to be confirmed, but it is estimated to be 1600 MHz and about 1700 MHz, and it's also using 8GB of VRAM, and its speed is 8 gigabits as well, whereas the 1080 is 11 gigabits, and it has 256-bit memory bus, and it uses a single 8-pin. Of course, that is the Founders Edition, which is the base model. Of course, we'll have to see for the partners what Asus or Zotac is going to do with the graphic card. And then it has 180 watt TDP as well. And then again, like I said, the price is going to be right spot in the middle between 1080 and 1070, which is around $429 US. So thank you very much for watching. Do not forget to subscribe and switch on the notifications. And I stream on Twitch, which is twitch.tv/Era of the Geeks. And don't forget to like or dislike, comment, share, and again, subscribe to the channel, share this video to your friends, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Era of the Geeks, baby.
I got a condo in Manhattan. Baby girl, what's happening? You and your ass invited, so gonna get to clapping. Go pop it for a plan, pop it for me. Turn around and drop it for a plan.